Thursday at about noon, and the mall is completely empty. Wow. It's that time of year again. It's early April, around, it's early May. And yes, the weather's nice, but the best thing about this time of year is that baseball season has started back in America. You say, baseball in China? Yeah, now baseball in China is not a thing. They don't know anything about the sport. Now, I've been a baseball fan my whole life, since I was a little kid. I'm an LA Dodger fan, but more than that, I'm just a baseball fan. The Dodgers are my team. And I remember growing up as a kid, my father always secured a few season tickets for, it seemed like decades, since '88. And we'd go to many games. Even after we stopped getting the tickets, I still went as much as I possible, and I never missed a game. Listening to Vince Scully, all that stuff is great memories. So I'm continuing that here in China. The games in LA, they start about 7 p.m. I guess, which means I'm 15 hours ahead. So it's 10 a.m. the next morning here when those games are on, which is perfect for me because I wake up, I watch the game. As soon as the game's over, I go to work. So it works out great for me. I have not met a single Chinese person here in China that understands baseball or is a fan in any way, and which is odd because in Xiaolan, it's right next to a small town named Dongsheng, which is one of 5 towns in China that Major League Baseball has invested money in. And Dongsheng, if you go to the next town over, I'll go down there and check it out. They've got baseball fields and batting cages and sporting equipment stores, and it's a big deal in the junior highs down there. And I'm constantly being invited to go watch a game, and I'd love to go, but I'm always working on the weekends, so I never get a chance to catch a game here in China. The Chinese have their own sports that they're very fond of. You know, badminton's very popular, so is ping pong, which are 2 awesome games. And also basketball. Now, they have their own homegrown basketball association, the CBA, but it's okay. I mean, the stadiums are never filled. They're more into the NBA. They love the NBA. Kobe Bryant was like a god over here, and so is Yao Ming. He's like a legend. And you do get some soccer players, and tennis is growing, but golf is also growing, even though golf is now illegal. Well, I don't want to say it's illegal. It's illegal to build new golf courses. The Chinese government calls it a rich man's game, and therefore they don't condone it. So it's funny because when President Xi went to go meet with President Trump wanted to take him golfing, and President Xi hates golf. Let's go back to the Nixon days and do some ping pong diplomacy. I hate golf too. It's a boring game. If people say baseball is boring, well, yeah, I'll take a baseball player. You know, look at the athleticism of a baseball player as opposed to a golf player, and tell me which one's more boring, golf or baseball. Well, I know it's slow, but it's still enjoyable because it's my sport. It's what I grew up with. I played it as a little boy. A lot of my friends and students want me to go play baseball with them, but they don't have the equipment, nor do they want to spend the money on the equipment. Also, it's tough to find a place to play. The only open fields you see around here for soccer, and they're usually not in the best condition. So I do know of a couple of baseball fields off the train that I saw on my way to Guangzhou, but I have no idea how to get to them, or even if I'm allowed to go on them. Oh no! This was like a very good kind of Hong Kong Western style restaurant, and it just shut down. I'm running out of places to eat, guys. This is the town of Dongsheng. It's not far from Xiaolan, in between Xiaolan and downtown Dongsheng and Shiqi. It's not known for a very clean city. In fact, it's rather dirty. Awful lot of factories. This I've seen off the side of the road. I'm not quite sure what it is. It says a baseball and softball club, and they have nets on the roof, and I'm wondering if they have batting cages here. You see, this is a very rare sight in China, but in Dongsheng there's a really big baseball community, especially at the junior high level.